WWRR, WWRR HD1, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, WYCK Plains, WMMZ, Berwick, Bloomsburg, Hazleton. Powered by Mohegan, Pennsylvania. This is The River, 105 and 103.5. This is Music on the Menu on The River.
Timothy, where on earth did you go?
Featuring Northeast PA's best artists.
Maybe, never mind. She can move me like a stereo, like a song on the radio. She's an angel in the morning, yeah, that's right.
And now, here's your host, Alan K. Stout.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
All right, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on The River. Alan K. Stout with you as I always am. Sunday nights, 9 to 10, bringing you regional artists from northeastern Pennsylvania doing their own original material. Hanging out with DC Taylor. DC?
Yeah.
Good evening.
Hi, Alan.
How are you doing, man?
All right. How's it going, brother?
All right. I like seeing this calendar. I like seeing April.
Yeah.
I love April. I think we all do. It's really when we turn the corner.
Sure.
Rail Riders back in town. I think their home opener is on the 7th. So
Yeah,
it's coming
Tuesday.
up in a couple of days now.
Yep.
You know what's funny about the Rail Riders, ODC? So I saw that they are opening on the road. And even some of the people that work for the Rail Riders were kind of chuckling about this. So you think, oh, well, maybe they wanted for the weather to be a little bit better. They opened the season in Buffalo and then Rochester. So that's where they've been playing for the past week.
I always, my theory
Might be the other way around. It might be Rochester, Buffalo, but they're up there.
Sure. My theory has always been, they felt like the NASCAR thing. They start down south early in the season and then gradually move north. But I don't know the logistics
you would
of
think,
planning these things. Like sending them down to Jacksonville first and then maybe Raleigh. But whatever. It's like I said, that's not my department, not my job.
We're just happy to have the Rail Riders back.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of the Yankees, and so we've got a couple of big stars here, Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones, and Oswaldo Cabrera is on the team. He's been with the Yankees for years. Great dude, great player. And so, a kind of a utility guy, but a major league caliber player. So get out and support the Rail Riders this year. Let's hope they have a great season. And let's get this show rolling. Last week, we kick off the show for the very first time with a track from Mere Mortals from their debut record, In Search of Simple Things, because the album, although we've been playing stuff from the Mortals for years from their other albums, that was their first album that was never digitized, as I said last week. And so I've just been loving this record and so much enjoying going back and revisiting it that I thought we'd kick off the show tonight with another one from the Mortals from that record. This one's called Cold, Still Life. Check it out.
There stands a crystal palace in cold, still life, born of magic fingers and the sculptor's knife. And there we walk on snowy ground, framed in winter's gray. With age we are like these glacial walls, we slowly melt away in cold, still life. In cold, still life. You can't replace this picture or the memories that bind. The flames of time can't touch them. They're frozen. hunter's knife, cold still life. We were 17. It was like a dream. You were nothing like I'd ever seen. Stayed out late, almost gone. I don't need to know a tempo to play your favorite song. I don't need to know what time it is to love you all night long. Dark-eyed babe, pure and true. I found myself when I fell in love with you. Can't fool fate, can't break this bond. I don't need to know a tempo to play your favorite song. I don't need to know what time it is to love you all night long. Ease your mind, don't worry about a thing. I don't need to know the tempo to play your favorite song. I don't need to know what time it is to love you all night long. If I forget the words, I'll just stay how I feel. Darling, I won't leave you guessing, wondering what's real. I don't need to know the tempo to play your favorite song. I don't need to know what time it is to love you all night long. To love you all night long.
Mike Miz here on Music on the Menu with a song called Tempo. Mike, originally from Northeast PA, now in Nashville. And before that, Mere Mortals with a song called Cold Still Life. And if you really dig that tune, like I do, and you want to jump on YouTube, the band actually shot a music video for that,
Nice.
you know, back in the 90s. And you could find it, and I did. And I love stuff like that. So check that out if you're interested. We're going to keep the music rolling now with a debut, an artist named Rick Jones. We've been playing Rick stuff here on the show for a while now, and he recently sent us a brand new one. So this is a debut for you tonight. Rick Jones, a song called Buttercup.
You turn me on. You got my head spinning right around. You're by my side through the hardest times. So take me as I am. I'll take you as you are. Every smile, every little sign, I know where you belong. She took me by surprise. I get this feeling, it's down deep inside. Every time I look into those eyes, 'cause you turn me on. You're in my dreams, all night long. You're the light on me that's shining down. You pick me up. You're my buttercup, it's shining down. You pick me up, you're my buttercup. You pick me up, now I feel fine. You pick me up, you pick me up. You're my buttercup, you're my buttercup. You pick me up, now I feel fine. Now I'm feeling fine. Now I'm feeling fine. Now I'm feeling
Midnight's back in town, comes without a sound. Way back from Hackensack he comes. Family left town, hit the ground, made his way through an underground. Wants to feel the bright light in his eyes tonight. When it all goes away and the heat from the city makes him smile, keeps him warm at night. Keep the flame inside, don't let your love die. Out on the boulevard tonight. It's ladies' night at Clancy's, margaritas at Jose, dancing girls at Starwood, always make him feel some way. Still he thinks about them as dawn turned out the light. Out on the boulevard tonight. What can you say when it all goes away
Christian Grotz here on Music on the Menu with a song called Midnight. And before that, a brand new one from Rick Jones, a song called Buttercup. Christian's been with us here in the studio, hanging out. He's been sending us music now for quite a few years, very influenced by yacht rock music, as we know. We've mentioned it on the show before. He's actually gotten some critical acclaim in that world.
Nice.
Some publications that specialize on that genre of tunes.
Yeah.
And so, always need to see when people find their niche and where what lane they're in.
Yeah.
And not that you have to stay to it forever. You could always branch out, but everybody seems to find their sweet spot, and that's where Christian's at. So that's cool stuff. And again, we thank Rick Jones for sending us his new song as well. We're going to play one for you now from Gabrielle featuring Hardy Boy, and just want to give her a shout out. She's been really nice to us on social media. We've been playing her music now for probably about maybe a year and a half, 2 years. And when she sent us her new single recently, we jumped right on it. And she's been giving us some shout outs at the River and the Music on the Menu radio show for the airplay. So it goes both ways. We like to promote her and get her music out, but we appreciate her and the shout outs that she's been giving us as well. Here's the latest from Gabrielle.
It's called Believe.
Blood as your lipstick, I miss your kisses. Wearing my necklace, our love was endless. Mind of a stoner, wish I was sober. Pour me a glass, 'cause I finished last. Do you believe in life after love? I think I lost control. Tell me the truth. Push
fishing by the spoon. Yeah, we're gonna come together and work for the better. Yeah, you know that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Been led astray, can't find my way to darling. I have lost my way. I can't take the pain. I can't see the road upon me on a dark night. Someone light the way. Can't seem to let it go as a lamplight kills a sparkle in your eyes. But don't let your feelings show, 'cause it'll only play a part in your demise. Time, it ain't been so kind. I can't see the daylight shine on the horizon on a pitch black road. Can't seem to you feeling so? 'Cause it'll only play a part in your demise. Can't seem to let it go. After limelight kills a sparkling, limelight kills a sparkling, limelight kills a sparkle in your eyes.
Portland Frank here on Music on the Menu with their latest, a song called Let It Go. Just debuted that one for you recently. Before that, Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentlemen with a great song, Ain't No Denying. And before that, Gabrielle featuring Hardy Boy with their latest, a song called Believe. Let's keep the music rolling now with one from Ed Randazzo. This is his take on a song penned by the great Natalie Merchant. It's called Eat for Two.
Ooh, baby blankets and baby shoes, baby slippers, baby spoons, was it baby blue? Dream child in my head is a nightmare born in a borrowed bed. Now I know lightning strikes again. It struck me once, then struck me dead. My folly grows inside of me. I eat for two, I walk for two, I breathe for two. Now, eat for two, I walk for two, I breathe for two. Now, well, the Eggman fell down off his shelf. All the good king's men, with all their help, struggled till the end for a shell that could not mend. You know where this will lead, to hush and rock in the nursery, for the kicking one inside of me. I eat for two, I walk for two, I breathe for two. Now, eat for two, I walk for two, I breathe for two. Now. When the boy was a boy and the girl was a girl, and they found each other in a wicked world. Strong in some respects, but she couldn't stand for the way he begged and gave in. Pride is for men. Young girls should run and hide instead. You risk the game by taking dares with yes. I eat for two, I walk for two, I breathe for two. Now, eat for two, I walk for two, I breathe for two. Now. Stumbling, I breathe for two now. I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. 5 months, how it grows. 5 months now, I begin to show.
So Much Hope Buried here on Music on the Menu with a song called Apparition. Before that, Teddy Young with a song called Let's Start All Over Again. Teddy, one of the real veterans here of local music, especially of blues music and blues rock. Teddy's been doing it a long time. Before that, Ed Randazzo with a song called Eat for Two. It is Easter Sunday, and I know that there are a lot of people out there observing the holy holiday. So to all of you that are observing Easter, we wish you a happy Easter. For those of you that are observing Passover, we wish you a happy Passover, and we hope you're all enjoying some time with family on these days where many people around the world and the country observe religious holidays. With that in mind, we'll play this one from Billy Spanton. It's a song called Faith.
talking with his knife. Hatred for his neighbor, forgot about his savior, turning on his friends, and he's bitter to the end. Bitter to the end. Jesus Christ himself calmed down and put his hands on me. He said, don't you worry, son, if you need me, you can always count on me. And I'll be here till the end, just might be your only friend. And I'll walk with you tonight in the everlasting light. Jesus Christ himself calmed down and put his hands on me. Oh yeah. You never knew how to shut your mouth, yet you're so closed off, you keep everyone out. I don't know who you're hiding from. You shut me down so many times, I don't know why I come back or why I still try. Something inside of me thinks that wall's gonna break. I think you pretend not to care about me, and you're doing a hell of a job. And I end up asking myself every day, why am I one for you so strong? I don't know why I crave you the way that I do, but here I am once again. I'm waiting for you. On a day when I'm away from you, the thoughts and yearning overwhelm every goddamn thing I do. I don't know why I crave you the way that I do, but here I am once again. I'm waiting for you. Your specialty is joking around, but when it's time to be vulnerable, you shut down. I know you know I'm here for you. So why do you keep the distance there when I'm here on the knees and I'm gasping for air, waiting for you to show me a sign? I think you pretend not to care about me, and you're doing a hell of a job. And I end up asking myself every day, why am I one for you so strong? I don't know why I crave you the way that I
JP Biondo here on Music on the Menu with a song called Still Together. JP, of course, member of the terrific group Cabinet. That's solo stuff from JP. Before that, Gracie Jane Sinclair with a song called Waiting for You. Gracie, of course, just doing great out there. A lot of people starting to tune into what she's up to. And before that, Billy Spanton with a song called Faith, which we played especially today on Easter Sunday. I leave now, as I always do, with the Badleys. This one's from the Amazing Grace album. It's called Time Turns Around. We'll catch you next week.
There's antiques on the mantle, Hank Williams in the air, bourbon on the counter, and you cut off all your hair. The daisies on the hillside, watch the sun going down, hoping the time turns around, hoping the time turns around. Police at the pawn shop, vampires at the mall, country boys in gangster clothes skate round City Hall, and all the bathtub virgins cry without making a sound. They're hoping the time turns around, hoping the time turns around. We'll all be getting younger, we'll be dancing on the sun, and our souls won't remember all the damage that we've done. And the last shall be the first, and the first shall be the last. But Johnny come lately, we'll still be pumping gas. Oh, yesterday's a beggar, dressed up like a king. Tomorrow is a prophet, but he ain't saying anything. Today is just a coward who's painted like a clown, hoping the time turns around, hoping the time turns around, hoping the time turns around, hoping the time turns